For over 50 years, Kirby Morgan has revolutionized commercial diving. From masks to helmets and everything in between. Dive into history with us as we step into the Dive Locker. The KHX-13, widely known as the bucket hat, was created in 1974 as a joke. Kirby and Bev had been using a straightforward numerical system for their helmets. However, when they reached the number 13, they chose to skip it due to the superstition surrounding that number. To create the bucket hat, Kirby gathered a bucket large enough for his head and added a handle on top. He soldered a viewport on the front, installed a steady flow valve, and even attached a cowbell and an old squeeze ball horn for communication. To enhance the helmet's comfort, Kirby and Bev mixed foaming plastic and poured it inside. The foam solidified in the bucket, forming a cushion for the head. As a final touch, they added a weight belt to the bucket hat, and it was ready for water testing. During this time, the U.S. Navy Experimental Diving Unit was scheduled to test a new helmet, and Kirby and Bev saw this as an opportunity to pull a prank on the diving unit. When the Experimental Diving Unit team arrived at Kirby's pool, he had the bucket hat placed on a table under a cover. He gave a brief talk about the new diving helmet, explaining how the new yoke system would change diving forever. Bringing the Navy team together for the unveiling, he quickly pulled off the cover from the bucket hat and continued to explain and demonstrate its features, such as ringing the cowbell and hooting the horn, all without breaking a smile. While one of the Navy divers was in on the joke, the rest of the team seemed confused, yet remained intrigued. To top it off, the ringer diver donned the bucket hat and jumped into the pool, using the cowbell as he surfaced. Eventually, the rest of the Navy team caught on to the prank. While the bucket hat started as a joke, several important findings emerged from testing this unit's water capabilities. The helmet dives surprisingly well and is quite comfortable. This concludes this episode of the Diving into the Kirby Morgan archives. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Dive Locker.